Welcome back to Challengers Korea. OZ Gaming versus HyFresh Blade, now approaching its second game. And I think that was a mid-sub that I saw. I think I see Eon over there in the mid lane. We'll see here in just a moment. And yep, there's Eon. There's Juhan too. I think that's Juhan. We'll see which one it is, but certainly excited to see Eon back on the Rift. He's been doing really well recently. Eon's won 6 of his last 8 games. Doing really well right now in CK. So let's see. It's gonna... Oh! Minute wins the MVP. Okay. I like it. Getting his first man of the first player of the set. That was quite the magical journey. Ooh, nice stun there. Actually had a pretty good game, it looks like. But nonetheless, 4 people decided to give it to him. 2 to the mid lane and 1 to the jungler. Oh, uh-oh. 1 second. So... Good job by Minute picking up his first player of the game. I think there was a game earlier this year where I thought he should have gotten it, but didn't get it. So I guess finally getting rewarded for his hard work. And like I said, they are the substitutes for this one. Eon and Juhan will be the mid and jungle, respectively. I think it's so weird how the I and N are far apart. Like, why don't they just center it and have them... I don't know. Who knows? But nonetheless, they are in. Crown and Broccoli are out. Eon and Juhan are on. So
전경기 저도 사실 파이어레인 선수냐 미니 선수냐에 대해 고민을 좀 많이 했었어요. 그만큼 파이어레인 선수의 활약도 좋았고 하이프레시 블레이드가 이렇게 연패를 이어나가고 있는 과정에서 참 게임의 기반을 잘 잡았어요.
there we go. Going to the big ban, Callisto going to be the first ban. LeBlanc, of course, still being respect banned from Fire Rain. They don't want him getting that one. Frozen looking a little disappointed at that one, but does throw out the set ban nonetheless. What I'm gonna say you mean percentage of winning a game do you think comes down to the draft? In CK, probably not as high as it is globally. Like for major regions, the draft can usually give you a sense of who's more likely to win, but in CK, there are just as many occasions where a team loses the draft but still wins the game as there are vice versa. So now, when it comes to like higher tier teams playing mid to lower tier teams, if they get a better draft, they are probably going to win. But overall, it's most of the time it's just better team wins. Sometimes the better team does get the better draft, but most of the time it's just better team wins. Zoe going to be the last ban. That's 3 mid bans on Fire Rain. They do not want him to play anything. Which makes me think that they might priority pick a mid here. Syndra, Azir, something like that, but doubtful. I doubt they'd want to blind pick that. So we're going to see the Ezreal priority, actually, which is Going to mean that if they want to go for the Aphelios over on Oz Gaming, they are going to have that be countered essentially, thanks to the Ezreal. They are going to offer the Aphelios Thresh, which is a pretty good combo. I probably expect to see a Bard to come out alongside with the Ezreal on one of these picks. I probably expect the other one to be the jungle pick. Probably expect to see a Trundle or an Olaf. I would like to see a Nunu. We'll see if we get it. Volibear is also something I'd like to see. Volibear is pretty good jungle blind. So Volibear going to be picked up here, and probably going to be the Bard being the other one picked up here. And there's the Bard. Last pick here. Probably going to be the Trundle. Or Oz Gaming. I just expect Trundle picks all the time now. Oh, Kennen! Okay, so Soar going to be running back that Kennen. This time around, I probably expect a Sylas ban. Though I would like to see the Lucian be picked now for HyFresh Blade. Yep, there's the Sylas ban. They got it off the table this time. HyFresh Blade probably want to ban... I would hope they'd ban Well, I would expect them to ban Trouble. I wouldn't hope they would ban it. But there's the Olaf ban coming through. They don't want Olaf involved in this game. Apparently only they're allowed to play Olaf. Jace is going to be picked up or banned away here by Oz Gaming. HyFresh Blade could potentially have the last ban of the series here, so gotta make it count. They ban away the Nidalee. Good. I like that ban. Now, all I'm saying is Nunu is open. Come on, guys. Nunu. Nunu. Pick the Nunu. That's Lee Sin instead. Yeah, but anyway, the Olaf and the Nidalee makes me think that the Volibear is going to be jungle. What do I think about subbing out Crown for Eon? I think Eon has looked more impressive lately than Crown, so I think it's a good decision. Also, you're at match point. You have to make changes if you can. Ornn being picked up here, you like to see it. Last pick is going to be the mid lane. I'm curious to see what it's going to be. The team needs AP. This is a very AD heavy team. It's going to be the Orianna. They want to have that ball delivery with the Volibear. Which means that Oz Gaming have the last pick. Oh, Lux is something I'd love to see. We did see Scarlet play Lux a couple times. Very successful with that. We'll see if Eon wants to play it here. Oh, Eon picking up the Nautilus Min. That's something we haven't seen him play in quite some time. Oh, also, good news. My carpal tunnel is doing better now. I played a couple of games of League and my wrist didn't hurt afterwards, so... I'm still only playing 1 or 2 games a day, though, as opposed to, like, the 4 or 5 that I used to play. I'm only playing... Some days I don't even play anything. I just sit and watch TV or go for a walk, or... I don't know if playing with my VR headset counts. But what elo are you? At the moment, I'm plat. Normally, I'm diamond, but I haven't been playing a whole lot of rank this year.
일때도 있어요. 그리고 또 그게 뭐 안 된다고 하더라도 또 게임을 길게 보면은
Black Caster, weird shit. I mean, hey,
뭐 이런 것도 그릴 수 있어요. 그렇습니다.
Valdez is plat, I'm pretty sure. You wouldn't go flame Valdez, would you? I think he's gold actually, if I'm not mistaken.
저희 채팅창 다 읽어드립니다. 그렇죠. 근데 이제 저희가 수위에 따라서 읽을 수도 있고 읽지 않을 수도 있는 것이라서 다 보고 있습니다. 여러분 걱정하지 마시고.
Talking about Valdez makes me think about his cat, Charlie. But nonetheless, we're gonna be getting into game here. Charlie White Peppo happy, yeah. Frosty knows. You wouldn't flame Rivington now, would you? I mean, a lot of people flame Rivington. But nonetheless, we're gonna be starting up here. Are we gonna see HyFresh Blade close this one out, or will we see Oz Gaming forced a game 3? Let's find out.
하이프레시 블레이드 대 오즈 게이밍의 두 번째 세트입니다. 하이프레시 블레이드 공풀주 오른 와이저 선수입니다. 그리고 미드와 원딜 텔레포트를 들었고요.
So HyFresh Blade trying to. They do get the ward down. Juan not happy about that one, so Mighty Bear gonna try to take the recall to change the red trinket. Look at this, OZ are stacking that pixel brush, trying to maybe invade, but it looks like they decide to go back. Nautilus Thresh is a really high threat engage, or invade, I should say. So I'm a little surprised to see them not want to invade that, but they're playing it safe. Can't blame them for wanting to play safe. Juhan is going to start solo on his red buff, and he's going to be spotted doing so. It's going to give a lot of information to Mighty Bear.
확실한 건 말씀하신 게 정석이죠. 그렇죠. 하지만 승리했던 경험이 있다라는 걸 또 정리를 해주셨고요. 특히 오리아나 입장에서는 전멸 없으면 거의
Frosty, stop telling the gamblers who's gonna win. Stop feeding their gambling addictions.
불합리할 때가 있죠. 약간 미드 오른 같은 픽이랑 비슷하다고 보셔도 될 것 같아요. 패시브뿐만 아니라 뭐 반줄견이
As I'm not gambling this for research purposes. Okay, whatever you say, but I was joking anyway. I'm just flaming Frosty. As Eon just having a good old time farming up mid, and since Fire Rain did opt for the phase rush, Eon doesn't take a whole lot of damage from him. He's just chilling. Fire Rain can poke him all he wants. He's just soaking it all up. He is running low on mana though, is the problem. He's gonna. Oh, never mind. He didn't miss the minion. He missed that one though. Pops the first corrupting potion, so he's gonna get some of that health and mana back. Good job by Fire Rain managing the wave there. But should be able to freeze right there, actually. Nice. But Eon is gonna break the freeze. Obviously, not gonna let that happen. And the wave is going to crash. Fire Rain's going to miss some of the CS. But not too much of it. Eon going to go help Juhan with his top scuttle. You like to see that of your mid laner. Ooh. Pilot tagging minute from a mile away. Good job there with the max range tag. Oh, look at this. Trying to set up the gank, but Juhan just slightly out of range on that Sonic Wave. If that would have hit, that would have surely been first blood. Good job by Eon setting that one up, but unfortunately Juhan falling a little bit short. Sora trying to continue to bully Wiser. Gonna use a Dematerializer on the cannon. And Eon's gonna crash another wave. But in theory, is down in CS to Fire Rain. We'll see if Fire Rain can get all those minions under turret, but should be ahead in CS by the time all those minions clear out. As gaming is going to push in their bot lane. It's not going to quite crash, but this is certainly going to build up this next wave. This next wave is going to be a very big wave to crash. Nice ward there by Sor. Going to spot out Mighty Bear doing his Grom. Oh, fantastic hook by Motive. Henna's in trouble. Gets snared down, but should be able to get away. Why do I keep getting my phone's being goofy? Why is it doing that? It's weird. I don't know, but a minute. Gonna stop Oz's recall. Teleport coming in from Fire Rain here. And Oz Gaming are going to start out this Mountain Drake. Not the most ideal Drake to have this early, but it will benefit them later. Oh, he's sitting on that ward. He's going to get hooked. Ult comes in from Eon as well. Mighty Bear is here. And oh, look at that. Actually, the kill is going to go the other way. First blood going over to Mighty Bear. So they actually get a little consolation prize for the dragon there. And they're going to be able to get more maybe. Pilot might be in trouble. He gets stunned down by Mighty Bear. Juhan trying to find the kill in a minute. Ward hops, flashes after him, and he is going to get the kill. Henna, though, is going to be able to get the kill of his own, and now this is going to be a 1v2. The teleport was canceled. And that should be Juhan going down. Oh, maybe not. A really good job out of Weiser to cancel the teleport there. That would have been very problematic if Sor would have come down with that splicing maelstrom. Or slicing mael. I don't know why I say splicing. Slicing maelstrom. Minute. Looked like he could have been in trouble there. But then got the stun, and then the damage coming out from Henna and Mighty Bear, and they're able to get the kill. Later on, they get the kill on the Pilot. If you look in the top lane, though, the Kidder might be able to find the kill. But nope, he's going to walk away and be fine. But yeah, Pilot was taken down after. Teleport was coming in, but oh, look at this. Sor! Oh, Weiser's in a lot of trouble, has to flash away. And just like that, Weiser's flash is gone. But he will have the teleport to come back to lane if he wants to. And oh, he's teleporting hard. He wants to fight here. Throws the Q, not going to be able to find much else though. Juhan, meanwhile, clearing out some vision. Gonna run into 2 different control wards. That's gonna be a good amount of gold going into his pocket, along with some decent XP. That is going to be Mighty Bear starting up this Herald, and I love that Volibear. Oh, hey, someone else picked Northern Storm again. I just noticed that. See, people are starting to realize Northern Storm Volibear is the best skin. It honestly is the best skin. See? I'm pretty sure Northern Storm Volibear is undefeated today. Didn't lose earlier. It's not losing now. I don't think it lost. Did it lose earlier? I can't remember. But it's not losing now. It's winning now. Northern Storm Volibear is just the best skin. They ruined Northern... No, they didn't. That's a lie. You're lying. You're lying to yourself. He turned from a boring Russian bear to something straight out of StarCraft. Juhan gonna store up this red buff to deny that from HyFresh. I'm gonna start moving bot lane here. Herald is in the pocket of Mighty Bear. You could look to pop this elsewhere. But he's going to start walking bot lane. It looks like they want to make the play there. No teleports available for anybody. So a gank would certainly be problematic for Oz if Juhan does rotate topside. They wouldn't have any assistance, but you do have Eon coming down. But he's going to start walking back mid. Mighty Bear. Oh, they're pinging. They want to make a play. Well, they're going to clear vision first, but they want to make a play.
이안이 가져갔습니다. 미드 쪽에서는 95대 90 CS 차이 5개.
Blind hook thrown out by Motive. Not able to find anybody.
탑에서 케넨은 수학의 낫까지 갖고 왔습니다. 이러면 오른이 좀 어려운 시간을 잘
Wiser,
이겨나가나요?
just
예, 정확한 얘기입니다. 원래 원거리 대 근거리라서 CSI가 좀 날 수도 있는데 뭐 순간이동의 유무라던가 뭐 정비 유무 이런 거
HyFresh
이용해서
just playing slow. It looks like they've taken a page out of the Awesome Spear book and are playing slow and only fighting when absolutely necessary. See, I know that that sounds like the typical Korean playstyle, but like even by Korean standards, Awesome Spear play at a very slow pace, even by Korean standards. However, HyFresh Blade, it looks like they're starting to get to that point as well. Took a long time for somebody to die last game, and or no, was it the game before? I can't remember. Was it last game or the game before where it took like 20 minutes for somebody to die? I don't remember.
그리고 다시 Y전은 탑으로 올라갑니다.
Last game? Yeah, it was last game.
타워 체력이
So HyFresh Blade definitely taking a page out of that book. Look at this giant wave that Sora's crashing. Look at it just melt from Wiser. Jeez. Sora, though, using this opportunity to get a lot of poke on a Wiser as he's sitting under his turret. Hannah gonna throw out an ultimate to try to clear out the wave and get some poke, but not really gonna do much of either. But Mighty Bear is going to start the sub. Juhan has spotted Mighty Bear. Does put the ward down. Brion, or HyFresh, I should say, do back off of that. And that is going to invite OZ to potentially start this up. No teleports. Eon does have teleport. Hannah does have teleport, but both of them are already there. So the Infernal is going to go over to Oz Gaming, and this is a Cloud Soul. It is not the Ocean. Ocean would have been very tragic for HyFresh Blade. But Cloud is definitely much better.
나쁘진 않다고 봐야 될 것 같은데 조금이라도 유리한 게 오지라고 보는 게 맞긴 맞는 것 같은데 뭔가 이제 경기가 더 주도적으로 멋진 장면이 나오는 게 중요할 것 같아요. 지금 중간중간 집중력이 좀 떨어지는 현상이 나오고 있으니까요. 뭔가 이렇게 처음에 저희가 기대했던 일종의 미드 정글 간의 콜라보에서 뭐 날카로운 장면이라든가 그런 것도 딱히 없고 그리고 애초에 노출이 완전 극탱으로 가고 있어요. 그러면은 아까 말씀드렸던 그런 공격적인 플레이를 하기가 좀 어려워지긴 합니다. 미리 따지면 스프링 때 이거 썼을 때도 저희가 이제 이론적으로 아무래도 그 고인비 선수나 티안 선수의 이제 노클리신 이미지가 세다 보니까 그런 것들이 정석인가 아닌가 얘기했을 때도 이거랑 비슷하게 구입했던 것 같거든요.
Juhan just...
다른 건 몰라도 근데
Oh, he missed the Q on the Krug. That's not a good sign.
그게 순간 그랩거리를 뚫리면서 확 들어와서 맞아가 대처를 되게 못해요. 그러니까 도인비가 워낙 그런 걸 잘 살리기도 했었고.
And yeah, Frosty bringing up a great point. Once Fire Rain gets Death Crown and Hannah gets Trinity Fusion or Frozen Fist, it's going to be very difficult for them to lose. Which of these two teams do you think would have a better chance to take? I think they have an equal chance of taking a game off a LCK team. I think they both have the same amount of chance, which is very low. Very, very low. I don't even think either of these teams could beat Hanwha Life. I don't think any LCK team. Ooh. Just because. Well, actually, you know, I could see a world where these teams could sneak a series off Hanwha Life. I could see that. It could maybe happen. But I think both these teams have an equal chance. Do you think they could? Yeah. It depends on which NA teams. They definitely can't beat Cloud9. I don't think any single CK team can beat Cloud9. If you built a CK super team, I think they could beat Cloud9. I bet my entire rent on OZ I will be homeless if they lose. I hope you're joking. As oh, it's a fantastic knockup by Weiser. And Sora returning with the ultimate high. Ooh, Weiser, though, it might be in trouble. Here's Juhan. Might be able to find a return kill. And, yep, Weiser's... Or not return kill, a kill. Weiser's definitely going down there. The entire team was topside. What's your CK super team? Tana top, Mujin jungle, Yaharong mid, Pilot ADC, Senon support. I feel like that team could beat Cloud9. But Henna gonna take down this turret here. But yeah, no, I think this draft is doomed now at this point for OZ. I think OZ, their win condition is out of the window. I think at this stage in the game, Philios is gonna start getting, I wouldn't say outscaled, but Ezreal's going to be more, is going to be able to more easily fight against the Philios at this point. I think that Ornn items are on the way, which is going to mean that Fire Rain's going to start doing a lot of damage. Oh, I'm going to pause what I'm saying because Sora is getting dove onto here. Mighty Bear gets the stun. Fire Rain gets the ult. And that's going to be a kill going over to HyFresh Blade. Teleport being used mid by Weiser. They want to make a play here. Lantern thrown out by Moda, but it's not going to be taking the Eon running for the Hells. And Dragon's up in 20 seconds. I expect HyFresh Blade to rotate. Oh, look at that wave he crashed in top before he teleported down. That's a pretty big wave. As 12 seconds now on the Dragon. Mighty Bear working on getting vision control. Juhan gonna use the W to come forward. Juhan has the Herald. He could pop it right here to try to dissuade HyFresh Blade. They're gonna just blind check this, actually. They do finally get a control ward down. The Herald is spawned finally mid, but the Dragon is already half health. Mighty Bear is very close to killing it. If you look behind, Sora has a fantastic flank. They're gonna walk right into him. No, but he does show. He shows, so they're not going to walk into him. They're going to walk back. And there's the... Oh, that's kind of anti-synergy there. But we're going to see how this team fight ends up. Nice ultimate by the Aphelios doing a ton of damage. Mighty Bear has to ult out. Juhan finds the Sonic Wave. They can't take the Resonating Strike. Pilot going to be able to finish off Weiser. Oh, that was such a nice ultimate from the Aphelios there. And that's going to allow Oz Gaming. Oh, Henna barely avoiding getting hooked there. Oh, he is stuck in a very bad spot. And he's going to die as a result. And here comes Mighty Bear, gonna be able to find Eon, but Mighty Bear's pretty low, but he has the damage, but Juhan is here now. Oh, big ultimate from Fire Rain, though, is gonna save Mighty Bear, but can he find the kill? He cannot. Just take a look at the replay there. Yeah, that was anti-synergy there. And that allowed Pilot to essentially get away free, and then they walked up, clumped all together. Perfect ultimate from Pilot, who was just able to do so much damage after that. Sora almost got in there for an ultimate, couldn't quite get in range, though. That is just tragic. I think that was probably miscommunication. I think that Weiser was trying to ult to set up. I think Minute was trying to ult to set up Weiser's ult, but they ended up ulting at the same time. But tragedy. That's why you got to be on point with the communication. You got to make sure that you're communicating ult timers. You're communicating when someone's going to ult, and you're communicating in what order ultimates come out, and if any delays need to be done. And as a result, they end up giving Oz Gaming a fight, just the fight that they need.
2코어가 나왔고요. 파일럿도 2코어입니다.
As
바위가 가져가는 마이트베어와 미닛.
any subs on the channel can DM me for post-draft predictions.
하나의 앞비전 앞도 약간의 독이 됐었고요. 물론 이지리얼이 앞비전은 안 할 수가 없잖아요. 저런 플레이는 꼭 필요하긴 하죠. 그렇죠. 뭐 일단 이즈뿐만 아니라
Frosty's quite the draft connoisseur. He can tell you which draft is going to be the better one. So yeah, drop that fat sub. Frosty's your CK draft insider. Except for NA. Yeah, LCS. You never know what's gonna happen there. Jan gonna catch this CS top. Dragon is up in a minute 27. HyFresh Blade getting it would even up the Dragon score, and it would be very nice to have 2 Cloud Souls. If they could get 4 Cloud Dragons, that would be very nice. HyFresh Blade is a team that you don't want to have 4 Cloud Dragons. You don't want them to have an additional 40% cooldown on those ultimates. That would not be fun. Ezreal would just be able to throw out ults. So, like... but Weiser's in trouble here. He is going to get ulted on. Pops the... Oh, actually, who's catching out who? Soar might be in trouble here. He's going to be the one to be caught out. Has to flash. Which means he's going to have no flash and no ultimate for this dragon fight that's upcoming in 37 seconds. And he's going to have to recall or he's going to be half health. So that series of events certainly did benefit HyFresh Blade. Soar has teleport, so he can reset after he kills these minions. But it looks like HyFresh Blade maybe want to try to go pick him off. But they're not going to do that. OZ are positioned in HyFresh Blade's jungle. They don't see them there, but they do know that they're there. They're going to clear out the ward. Both these teams kind of dancing around each other. Cloud Dragon is up in 10 seconds. Both teams are starting to move that direction. Oh, Minute gets the slow, but he gets hooked and he's dead. That's not a good start to this fight. Teleport from behind for Soar. He's going to jump onto Fire Rain. One combo is going to take him to half health. And that's probably going to be the Cloud Dragon now going over to Oz Gaming. As now it's going to be Cloud Soul Point for Oz Gaming. Take a look at the replay here. Minute not quite able to get the stun, and as a result, he dies for nothing. And Sorg does manage to get over there. Fire Rain to combo him to half health, which does end up being the final nail in the coffin to get them to back off the dragon. And HyFresh's bot lane not having the greatest game right now. As HyFresh are now moving as a collective unit, trying to find the picks. Now, Weiser is 13. He's almost to 14. The only ornament, though, is Iceborne Gauntlet on the Ezreal. I don't see any other ornaments. Every esport is scripted. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, my head's hurting. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think the man that bet his rent on a single game is is intelligent enough to come to any conclusion whatsoever. But nonetheless, Oz Gaming are gonna start this Baron. Maybe you're just trolling me. I think you're just trolling me. I'm convinced you're trolling me. Speaking of trolling, Weiser might be trolling here. He is almost caught out. Here's the return ultimate though, but he gets snared down. Still manages to get the ult off though. Mighty Bear is gonna go in. He's taken very low. Nice ultimate from the Aphelios and a fantastic ultimate from Fire Rain, but he's gonna be caught out regardless. As that's a double kill for Pilot. He's going to really take OZ, put them on his back this game. As now Baron is being threatened. Oh, OZ are going to turn away from Baron, engage onto Weiser. Soar doesn't have the ultimate. They're doing a lot of damage, but it's just not enough yet. Weiser is going to cleanse the hook. He's trying to find a return kill. Motive is very low. The Ignite is going to finish him off. Mighty Bear is trying to run away from Pilot, who flashes the Bard ultimate. He's going to be able to get the kill here. And that's a double kill for Pilot, and it's probably going... Oh, no, Minute is going to get away. And there's the teleport from Eon. They're going to go for Baron. Now, here's the thing. Minute, Fire Rain, and Henna are all up, and they all have ultimate. They could try to contest this Baron, but try, I think, is really the only thing they can do is Henna is going to ult out to tag Oz Gaming, clearing out that Baron. Henna trying to get in there. Here comes Weiser. Soar, really big ultimate onto the back line. Let's see if they can find the fight. Oh, Fire Rain manages to survive. Juhan misplaying the insect combo there. Didn't get the Q on Fire Rain as he went over the wall. Means he's going to survive, which means it's going to be one for none, my apologies. And it's going to be a teleport back from HyFresh. This might be that Baron going over to HyFresh Blade now. That was an ornament that just went down onto somebody. I didn't see who it went down onto. I think it was the Ezreal. I think it was the Frozen Fist going over to him. AK on the Baron. Pilot throws out the ultimate, gonna snare down members of HyFresh Blade. 5k on the Baron now. Juhan is dead. They have no way to contest this. They have to back off. And HyFresh Blade taketh, and HyFresh Blade giveth. And OZ giveth back, as we now see that they're actually going for the soul. Let's see if they can win this fight. Juhan is not there. The ultimate from Minute is going to scare them away, and now HyFresh are going to turn onto it. Juhan has arrived, but he's going onto his wolves. I think they're going to have to give this one away. That they do, and that means it's going to be 2 Cloud Dragons for HyFresh Blade, which means they delay the soul for now. And look at the replay of this fight. Pilot, I feel bad. He's playing the best he's playing the best he can. He really is playing the best he can. Like, this scoreboard perfectly sums up Oz Gaming. He's 5-1-4. Enemy team is inting, but he's still losing the game. We're gonna take a replay of that Baron fight as we see the teleport come in from Weiser, and Eon thought that he had the play, and Soar had a fantastic ultimate here. Juhan flash ults Fire Rain, but misses the follow-up Q. And because of that, HyFresh Blade can find the turnaround fight, and they're able to take the Baron. Juhan getting way too aggressive there, and his aggression wasn't paid off. And now, as a result, well, maybe don't want to do that, Minute. But they are going to be able to eventually take the... Oh, maybe they can take the tower. If they do take it eventually. So we're going to land a Q on the Weiser. That's going to do peanut damage.
그런 장면이 지금 많이 나오진 않았지만 원래 포탑 무력화 좋아지고 그렇죠. 그렇죠. 2단 포탑 마비가 가능해서 어쨌든 밀었습니다. 미드 2차를. 그리고 앞섬에서 라인 밀고 있고
Ultimate's gonna come in from Weiser to scare away Oz Gaming. Hook's gonna come in from Eon. They're gonna ult Weiser as well. Weiser has to flash away. The tower's on half health. They are gonna take the route out of there through the magical journey. Well, minute is at least, and they're gonna try to rotate topside. They still have Baron for 10 seconds, but it's probably not gonna be any more use to them. I would have to look at a list of LCK ADCs to determine who Pilot is better than. I would imagine at least 2 or 3. Oh, look at this. They think that they caught... Eon thought that he might have caught Weiser out, but the entire HyFresh Blade squad did show up. Eon hooks regardless, gonna try to make a play here under the turret. Doesn't have his ultimate for quite some time, and as a result, HyFresh Blade able to just walk away. Next objective is going to be the Cloud, which is up in a minute 48. Eon hasn't died yet. He's the only person in the lobby that hasn't died yet.
하이플래시 블레이드가 뭐 바로 먹고 엄청나게 막 멋진 장면 또 많이 만든 것처럼 보여도 어차피 불리한 게임을 따라잡는 과정이었는데 타워를 지켰습니다. 오즈 게이밍이 이제 용을 먹게 되면 용의 영혼이고요. 소환사 주문은 다 있습니다. 오즈 게이밍 모티브에 점화 빼고 자 이제 드래곤 나오기 전에 대치하다가 이니시가 어떻게 열릴지 스페도 웬만큼 다 돌아왔고 하이프레시 블레이드도 헤나의 정조준 일격 제외하고는 다 있는데 용한타 때는 돌아오겠습니다. 한타를 아주 극단적으로 요약하면 아펠이 사냐 죽냐가 그냥 거의 다겠는데
HyFresh Blade is kind of dancing around at the moment.
시야는 하이프레시 블레이드가 가져가고 있습니다. 파일럿이 해줘야 될 것들이 많습니다. 저는 파일럿 방금 움직임 보면서 저만 이렇게 놀랐나요? 이게 뭔가 놀릴만한 위치인데 그러니까 물어볼 테면 물어봐라 약간 이런 느낌이던데.
Oz Gaming trying to find something here. But so are HyFresh Blade. Both these teams trying to find any opportunity. Henna is playing really forward, and he has a habit of doing this all series, and he's going to barely be able to avoid the hook from Eon, who's going to be looking for another hook angle here in just a moment, I'm sure. Motive trying to find a hook in his own, not able to find anything. Juan throwing out the Sonic Wave, not able to find anything either. Cloud has spawned. Soar, once again, has a fantastic flank. Let's see if he'll utilize it this time. Oh, but look at this. The Dragon already half health, and they haven't even checked it yet. So it's going to go down here. Let's see if Soar can find an ult on the way out of this one. He's sitting there. He's being patient, but he's going to start channeling the recall. And HyFresh Blade are going to back off. But look at this. OZ are going to be able to take that mid tower as a result. I think they're rotating to Baron. I think that's the play. I think that is a good play, but we'll see. No, actually, nope, they're going to back off because they are going to be spotted out by Henna's ultimate. Good reaction.
하고 또 옆에서 말리는데 말리지 마 이러면서 막 나가는 것 같은데 또 약간 저는 때리진 않고 거리가 막 누가 열어도 되게 안 이상한 것처럼 보이는 게 거의 1분 이상 몇 분 동안 지속되는 것 같아요. 아 놔봐 내가 이 녀석 진짜 망가뜨려 버릴 거야 막 이러면서 이제 연기력이 그렇죠. 대종상인데요. 네. 임플란트 해줄 거야. 그러면서 안 싸워요. 네. 그냥 그만큼 조심스럽다는 거죠. 하지만 하이프레시 블레이드는 쳐봐 연기하면서 용을 쳐서 가져갔습니다. 그렇죠. 서로 뭐 안 열린다면 가져가는 쪽 있는 게 유리한 거니까. 그래서 결국 용싸한 거 보세요. 그러니까 식사는 오즈가 차렸는데 고기 반찬은 HyFresh Blade가 다
HyFresh Blade just chilling out at the moment.
바람. 모르겠어요. 그냥 정타타가 앞에 템은 그냥 계속 좋고 해서 소식에도 나왔고요. 단지 챔프 포텐을 봤을 때 오즈는 다소 앞에 쪽에 더 치우쳐진 경향은 있는 거죠. 노틸러스가 그냥 미드인데 완전 하드팀 그 정도. 이거 무단횡단하다가 걸리면 큰일 나죠. 자, 근데 주한 계속 보고 있는데 빠져나갑니다. 이런데 또 이게 여기 배치 왜 하나요?
As, ooh, minute. Let's look there. Oh, the Ornhorn's gonna go wide, which is gonna invite Soar to move right on up. He's just waiting for the right time. Mighty Bear does have to ult defensively. Soar, oh! Soar ult and didn't get anybody. This is probably the most disorganized team fight I've ever seen. Yan throws out a hook and misses. Henna throwing up Qs that are missing. What in the world is going on? What just happened? Now here's the problem. HyFresh Blade have 3 Cloud Dragons, which means that they get their ultimates back a lot sooner. Which means that they can rotate onto this Baron, and Weiser's already about to have ultimate again. Mighty Bear is already about to be half back to his ultimate. So Mighty Bear is halfway to his ultimate now, and Weiser basically has his ult up again. Anna throws out the ultimate to try to do damage to this wave since they are getting out pushed. Weiser does have ult again. Juhan and Soar are trying to look for the flank. One has ultimate, the other doesn't. Here comes Fire Rain. He's gonna ult Motive, who's forced to flash. This team fight is being extended so much. I think they're just gonna stall out because Fire Rain already is almost halfway back up to ult. They probably just need to stall for Fire Rain to get ultimate again, but the problem is now Oz Gaming have all their ultimates as well. Here comes Sora onto the back, trying to find Mighty Bear, does get the combo for the stun. Oz are in such an awkward position here. Motive is going to miss the hook. They're trying to find something. Mighty Bear's going in. Here comes the Ornhorn finally. Oh, Weiser misses the ultimate! Juhan is so low, but he's going to be able to survive. Ezreal ultimate only going to hit Eon. What the hell is going on? This is so confusing. Oh, I love this team fight, actually. This is amazing. But look at this. HyFresh Blade are rotating onto Baron. But they're going to give up the soul as a result. Are Oz going to trade soul for Baron is the question. No, they want to go for Baron. Soar has flash and ult. Oh, but look at this. They're baiting. They're setting up the Death Rush. They're going to rotate off of the Baron. And here comes the teleport from Henna. 13 seconds left on Cloud Soul. This would be a Quadra Cloud Soul. Quadra Cloud Soul. What's the word? Quadra Cloud Drake Soul? I don't know. But speaking of Cloud, the Cloud is started up. Soar pops the ultimate, but he can't get into the pit. This is probably going to go over to HyFresh Blade, and it does. Juhan brought very low. Here comes the Ornhorn from Weiser. Pops the ultimate. Everybody's knocked up. Motive trying to get away. Pops the lantern. Trying to get his team out of there, but can't do it. They get away on their own, though. HyFresh Blade do get the 4 Cloud Dragons to make the Cloud Soul. They're going to pop the Shirelli as Mighty Bear flashing on the Motive. He goes down. They're going to look for more. Mighty Bear ults forward, but he immediately runs away. Ultimate from Pilot's going to miss. Hook from Eon is going to miss as well. Soar is on the side here. Doesn't have ultimate, though. Weiser flashing forward. He's looking for more. Eon's brought very low. Ultimate from Fire Rain's going to finish him off. Soar's in a very tough spot here. Has to pop the stopwatch, but he's going to go down here in just a moment. Double kill for the Ezreal. I think HyFresh Blade could just end the game from here. They've taken down everybody except for Juhan and Pilot. But we'll see what they want to do. Do they want to go for Baron or do they want to end the game? Ultimate is back up. It's a 45-second cooldown for Weiser. That is insane. As HyFresh Blade are going to push this in. Ultimate from Ezreal is going to do a lot of damage to this wave. They're going to be able to take this inhibitor. Motive is back up in just a second. Let's see if they want to try to end the game or if they're going to back off and reset. Mighty Bear is low. Fire Rain is low, and they're both low on mana. But Hannah Minute and Weiser are all very healthy. Ultimate on the pilot. He's going to be in trouble because here comes the Ornhorn. And the ultimate from the Oriana pilot is dead. And that leaves Juhan and Motive to try to save this game. Eon's up in 5 seconds. Soar in 14. Let's see if they can delay. That's a double kill for the Orn. Motive throws out the hook. Not able to find anybody, though, as now HyFresh Blade are looking to end the game. Another Ezreal ultimate being thrown out onto Motive. Soar is up. The Lantern is thrown out. Let's see if they can find it. Soar didn't take the Lantern, though, but he does have the flash ult. He's going. Can they find the fight? Henna does QSS the initial stun. Soar trying to get away, but takes the Lantern back into the fight, and he dies as a result. Motive goes down. Eon's going to go down shortly. He's going to actually flash away to survive, and this is most likely going to be the game. They do have to back off, though, as they don't have minions. Another ultimate being thrown out by Henna to do more damage to the wave. Here comes the Ornhorn, which is up again, and Eon's going to go down. That's the ace, and that's the game from HyFresh Blade. GG. They're able to turn around their loss streak and finally get a win on the board after such a long time. GG. Look how excited HyFresh Blade are. After all this time, finally picking up the win. They're so excited about this one. It's been such a long time since they've had those two victory screens, and the HyFresh Blade coaching staff deserves to be excited. They drafted very well. And there was some good stuff. So HyFresh Blade going to be able to pick up that win 2-0. Which is going to bring us to a conclusion today. Thanks so much to everybody. I am going to keep recording because I do want to capture the post-game interview, but I'm going to go ahead and send everybody over to my homie K9 Bruce. The greatest Smash player of all time, baby. The greatest. Go watch him play Valorant. What is it?
No, Takeoff with the raid? Oh, thank you. Dude, I don't even know who you are, dude. Thank you, man.
Nice. I gotta thank you. That's what's up, baby. So, in just a moment, we will catch that post-game interview.
그래서 넘어온 메타를 못 따라갔다라고 얘기할 수도 있을 것 같아요. 물론 뭐 사실 뭐 저희나 다 선수들도 느끼겠지만 이게 뭐 뱀픽하고 어찌 보면 뭐큰 상관이 없었다 이렇게 볼 수도 있는 것 같고 그것도 전 동의해요. 경기 내용을 보면은 결과적으로 뭐 노틸이 아쉬웠다 뭐 이런 얘기 할 수 있는데 또 과정을 보면 이게 노틸이 아니라 다른 무언가였어도 그렇게 잽이 안 들어가면 좀 비슷하지 않았을까 싶기도 하고요. 그래서 확실한 건 이 하이플래시 블레이드가 이 승리를 기반으로 해서 우리가 알고 있던 예전에 그 더 강했던 모습으로 돌아오는 걸 좀 더 기대해 볼 수 있다는 거겠죠. 하이플래시 블레이드가 역전승이었습니다. 3용을 내주고 나서 네 번째 용을 내리 가져오면서 사실 굉장히 혼란스러웠을 거예요. 맞아요. 원래 용 먹는 게 그럴 용의 영혼 먹으려고 먹는 거잖아요. 네네. 식판 다 차려놨는데 하이플래시 블레이드가 갑자기 적각 들고 와가지고 바람용만 다 먹는 거예요, 그냥. 그러면은 소세지 빼먹는 것처럼. 예, 세트로 먹은 쪽이 무조건 이득이에요. 그렇죠. 그리고 어쨌든 저 같은 경우는
So in just a moment,
그 전문용어로
we're going to be
네.
going over to the post-match interview.
마치 저와 인사하는 소리 얼굴을 이렇게 들이밀고 있는 이 구도가 쳐봐. 몇 분 동안 쭉 이어지는데 그만큼 조심스러웠던 것 같아요. 용 하나만 더 하이프레시 블레이드 입장에서 용 하나만 더 내줘도 이거 뭐 마지막 소세지 가져가면 그쪽이 영혼이었거든요. 그렇죠. 근데도 계속 얼굴 들이밀고 야 쳐봐. 근데 서로 주먹은 안 날아가고 있어요. 날렸는데 코앞에 멈췄던 거죠.
It's been a while since we've seen HyFresh Blade players be interviewed. I'm sure that they'll talk about that. It's been a while since they've won a match. They're finally able to do so. Wow, this is the first time in a while that I've had 2-3-0s. Two 2-0s in a row. It was a short day, only 4.5 hours. Not bad. Which sucks because I just drank a cup of coffee, so I'm gonna be caffeinated for a couple more hours, and probably just. I don't want to. I want to go for a jog, but I'm not. I'm not about to jog around my neighborhood at 4:30 a.m. It's gonna get the police called on me. As we take a look at the replay of the last fight, Sora just couldn't find a way in there, and Fire Rain, fantastic ultimate there. Wiser with a pretty good ultimate. Pilot trying to do his best. This was a really extended fight. And then Mighty Bear flashed forward, got the stun on the motive. And ulted on the Pilot. Pilot did flash away though to survive. Missed the ultimate, and there's a lot of ultimates being thrown around and missed here, I believe. And they did go back in, and that was a really big ult from Fire Rain there. Sora caught in a very bad spot, unfortunately. Did go down as well. And from there it was GG. Are they going to show the siege? Oh, no, they're not. That's disappointing. Oh, no, they are. Oh, no, they're not. Who plays next? That's it. No more games for today. That's the only game. Or the only games, I should say. There are only 2 games today. As we look here, 40-minute game. Very slow, very slow paced. HyFresh Blade starting to adapt the more professional looking playstyle in Korea. So nice to see them do that. Hopefully they're able to continue to do this and turn around their season. And let's take a look at who the MVP is going to be. It's going to be Wiser. Going to pick up his 2nd player of the game. Good job by him. And let's take a listen to, in just a moment, to what he has to say. But really had a great game on the Ornn. This last fight specifically was very nice. And the re-engage, I think it was the Ornn Horn re-engage here that ended the game, if I recall. Or no, it was a flash engage. And yep, Wiser helping close out this game. Not a whole lot of highlights just because not a whole lot happened, but let's take a listen to the post-game interviews.
거든 하이프레시 블레이드인데요. 두 번째 세트에서 총 7표 가운데 4표를 받으면서 MVP에 선정된 와이저 선수까지 자리에 모셔봤습니다. MVP 선수들과 이야기를 나눠보겠습니다. 미닛 와이저 선수인데요. 승리 축하드립니다.
축하드립니다.
감사합니다. 네. 먼저 1세트의 MVP 미닛 선수 승리 소감부터 이야기해 주시죠.
4연패 뒤에 이번에 처음 이긴 것 같이 저희가 이번 대회 임하는 게 항상 개막전이라고 생각하고 임했거든요. 경기를 항상. 그래서 이번에 이긴 게 정말 의미 있는 것 같아요. 연패를 계속.
그래서 말씀하신 이제 그 연패 끊기랑 관련되는 얘기인데 사실 연패하는 과정에서 또 경기력이 좋은 날들이 있었어요. 근데 그게 지속되진 않았거든요.
맞아요.
그런 부분들은 또 팀적으로 어떻게 얘기가 이루어졌나요?
항상 첫판 이기면은 거의 저희가 승패패 이렇게 2번 연속으로 한 것 같거든요.
맞아요.
그래서 약간 우리 집중력이 좀 떨어지나 약간 이렇게 좀 생각이 들긴 해요.
그리고 뭐 지금 뭐 승리했으니까 밝은 마음으로 또 경기해 주시면 좋을 것 같고 아니, 매니저님 뭐 아프겠어요. 아주 괴성을 지르면서 나와가지고 일단은 와이저 선수도 승리를 거뒀습니다. 오른으로 플레이해주면서 두 번째 세트 오늘 뭐 오른 궁극기 굉장히 많이 사용됐거든요. 승리 소감 이야기해 주시죠.
오늘 1라운드 마지막 경기라서 못 이기면 큰일 날 것 같았는데 이기게 돼서 정말 다행인 것 같아요.
일단 뭐 너무 어려웠던 분위기를 또 반전시키는 경기가 됐잖아요. 결국 좀 마음에 부담감이 좀 없었나요? 이게 미니 선수는 개막전 같은 느낌으로 계속 경기를 임한다 이렇게 했는데 팀적으로 오늘은 어떤 식으로 좀 하자. 왜냐면 팀이 좀 어려우면은 코칭 스태프들 입장에서도 좀 잘 달래줘야 되잖아요. 어떤 이야기 오고 갔나요?
그 개막전처럼 임하자는 얘기가 저희가 그 지네어 상대로부터 시작됐었거든요. 그 빗돌 해설님이 얘기해 주신 게 그 저희 감독님이 이제 지네와 질 때 됐고 저희 이길 때 됐다. 여기서부터
맞아요.
점점 시작해가지고 그날부터 이제 개막전처럼 임하게 됐던 거죠.
팀 분위기가 굉장히 좋아졌습니다. 그래서 이제 결국 연패를 끊었어요. 또 그동안 고생해준 또 팀원들이라든지 뭐 팀 내 뭐 관계자분들께 또 말씀해 주신다면 또 와이저 선수 해주실까요? 아니면 뭐 코치님 감독님 뭐 감사합니다라든지.
그 미니 선수가
그런 거 잘해요?
네, 좀
와이저 선수 잘 못하고.
나 까먹었어.
일단 저희 하이프레시 블레이드를 지원 많이 해주시는 하이프레시와 그러고 이모텍 대표님과 또 저희 새로 들어오신 단장님, 감독 코치님, 선수들 다들 정말 수고 많이 했다 얘기하고 싶어요.
그리고 지금 그 파이어레인 선수 굉장히 해맑게 웃고 있는데 오늘 MVP 못 받은 거에 대해서 좀 속상해하지 않을까요?
네, 첫 번째 판 서원 선수가 맞을 줄 알았는데 제가 맞아서 좀 많이 당황했어요. 조이로 그냥 죽여놓더라고요.
화우 선수 얘기가 나와서 말인데 최근 파이어레인 선수 폼이 저희는 되게 좋다고 생각하는데 팀적으로 봐도 좀 어떤가요?
약간 그 스크림 스탯하고 대회 스탯하고 많이 다르지 않은가 싶긴 해요. 대회 때 좀 약간 미쳐날 뛰는
좋은 의미네요.
네, 정말 좋은 것 같아요.
그렇죠. 그 반대가 되게 나쁜 거고.
그럼요.
맞아요. 그러면 와이저 선수도 이제 2세트 경기로 보면 어쨌든 서로 진짜 대치를 엄청 오래 했잖아요. 그 또 메인 이니시에이터로서 막 걸고 싶지 않으셨어요? 어떠셨어요? 좀 서로 되게 참고 눈치 보고 약간 이런 구도가 이어지기도 했는데.
그냥 계속 아펠리오스 쪽으로 이니시 걸고 싶긴 했었는데 이제 사이드 웨이브 또 관리하러 오리아나가 이렇게 빠지고 해서 그리고 저희도 이제 또 집탐도 계속 하고 해서 걸고 싶을 때 좀 못 건 건 아쉬운 것 같아요.
오리아나가 사이드를 가는 바람에
파이어레인. 그래서 MVP에 제외됐다. 스크림 때는 바짝바짝 모이더니 뭐 이런 얘기도 정리를 해볼 수 있을 것 같습니다. 자, 길었던 연패를 끊었습니다. 승패패. 그건 아니었죠. 뭐 승패패하다가 결국 이제 승승으로 깔끔하게 2대0 승리를 거뒀습니다. 다시 한번 축하드리고 2라운드 때도 멋진 경기 좀 보여주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 마지막으로 카메라 보시면서 오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠를 두 분이서 외쳐주시면 됩니다.
경기 결과 오늘의 경기 결과
보시죠.
보겠습니다.
All right, there we go, and that's going to be it from us today. Earlier, both 2-0s today. Earlier we saw Awesome Spear 2-0 ESC, and now we see HyFresh Blade 2-0ing Oz Gaming, which is going to really change up the standings. Awesome Spear going to be ending out the first round robin at 2-0, while HyFresh Blade are going to move up to 5th place. They're starting to inch back towards the playoff spot. They are tied now with Oz Gaming, 3-4, 8-9, -1. Both those teams have the exact same line. So make sure to come by tomorrow as Griffin take on Element Mystic. Afterwards, Jin will take on Runaway. 2 potential upsets could happen. So you never know. Something interesting might happen. Thanks so much for coming by. You all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.